Ma'am, we are live on YouTube.
Announcing the 15 semi-finalists who will go to the finals of Small is Big online writing contest. Thank you for participating and all the best. The Small is Big contest has turned out to be big. Size doesn't matter, content does. For the last 2 days, we were sitting on a heap of entries and it was difficult to choose just 15. A warm welcome to all the participants, including the 15 who will be going to the finals by the end of this fun-filled, exciting literary contest. In the intervals between announcing the names of the semi-finalists, we will have masti, music and musings in the company of actors, poets and singers and young singing stars in the making. First prize, second prize, third prize. The contest is an initiative of Rock with DR, a YouTube channel which is a Bollywood entertainment channel that is like a sliced pizza with different toppings. Mushrooming stars, peppery news, in-depth interviews, no cheesy ones, and saucy reviews. The prestigious collaborators are Swayambhu, a registered social movement to transform backbenchers into frontrunners. No donations, no fees. Touch of Joy venture that upcycles saris for cancer charity. Mahatani Jewelers and LDS Jewelers, the jewelers who care. Om Books International has been a pioneer in Indian publishing and book retail industry for over 60 years and is one of the largest English language publishers in the Indian subcontinent. My Happy Box, unique and unconventional stationery and home accessories. Intelligent and creative games for ages 3 to 10 and beyond. Hang your ice cream, share a smile. Over to Sangeeta Kamath, the founder of Swayambhu and our charming host for the evening. But before that, let me tell you, there are no losers in this contest, only winners. Announce.
Good evening and namaskar everyone. Welcome to the Small is Big contest, where we are going to announce the semi-finalist as the evening moves ahead. We have got some beautiful, fantastic celebrities with us here who are going to perform some interesting, yes, Dinesh ji, interesting tidbits or interesting performance. Yes, Dinesh ji, are you there? Shilpa, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
I think Dinesh sir's camera is on freeze. So Shilpa, please connect with Dinesh ji and inform. Hello, welcome Sharad ji. How are you?
Very good. How are you?
How are you doing? Thank you so much for joining us. And I would like to say thank you to all the participants who have sent us their fantastic entries of haiku, poem, short stories from Thane to Pune, Singapore to Kolhapur, Kolhapur to Kanpur, Kanpur to Borivali, and Ahmedabad to West Bengal, Lucknow to Gurugram, Gurugram to Delhi, Montreal and Toronto से भी. दिनेश जी, कहाँ-कहाँ से कविता आई हैं आपके लिए?
Sangeeta, I remember the song
Yeah.
from that film. Mumbai se gayi Pune, Pune se gayi Delhi.
G. Hello, Girish. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Doing good. And I think after we listen to your Sufi songs, we are going to do even better.
That's nice. Thanks.
Hi Girish, how are you?
Kind, really.
Hi Girish.
Hi, Dinesh. How come you are here?
Fine. Hi Sharad.
Hi, Dinesh. How are you?
Very good.
So
Fantastic.
let us proceed with, I think, first come, first serve basis. So let us move on to Sharad Jagtiani. Hello. How
Hi.
are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
We are good. We are good and delighted to have you with us here. Thank you so much for joining us. And we are eager to hear your personal composition. And as an actor, I think you have got a varied spectrum of and body of work already happening. But how did you get into poetry and music?
Music was from childhood, and I always used to think I'm not a very good writer in Hindi, especially. I think in English actually. So, but then what happened was that I think that I realized that I can't write very heavy or very deep stuff, maybe like with those words, but I can write simple things. So I've written poems on for Women's Day. I've written something about the inner light, and I write simple stuff which I feel can resonate with the Aam Janta, the people who know a lot. I think somewhere they'll be like, this is too amateur, but I think it's the essence that I'd like should reach the people, and it should motivate the person, I would say. And even the song I'm singing today is about enjoying each moment of your life and not really, just waiting for the big things. So
Perfect.
So Sharad
Yes.
is not just Sharad's songs are not just his songs are not only hot. Sharad himself is very hot with the girls.
I don't know what hot or not. I'm in
And
Bangalore right
I would like to say hello to Raj Bhatani, one of our generous sponsors, who
Good evening,
spontaneously came
sir.
forward. Yeah, Raj, yeah. He
Evening,
spontaneously
evening.
came forward and he said he would like to sponsor it.
How sweet.
Well, why not?
Very sweet.
Thank you, Raj.
Thank you,
Thank you
sir.
for joining us.
More than welcome, and I would love to continue it for the next 4 episodes.
Wonderful.
Yes,
So
Saraji.
this is a Raj. This is a golden streak.
I've always had a golden streak. Like you said, like Sharad said, enjoy every moment. I've been doing it for the last 72 years.
Yes, I should know
Every
that.
moment.
Yes.
Excellent.
Every moment.
So over to Sharad now.
Okay, so Raji, the song goes out to you, and of course goes out to
Oh, super.
all the performers. Dinesh for performing, for organizing such a beautiful and small. Small is actually big because every small step leads to big things, and even small can be enjoyed. And everyone is participating. All the best. And this song goes out to all of you. It's called Ehsaas. Okay, wait. So I'm trying to do this. This online thing is a little difficult for me, but yeah, we're all trying. हर लम्हा कुछ खास है, कैसा ये एहसास है। हर लम्हा कुछ खास है, कैसा ये एहसास है, हल्के से हौले से धीरे से दिल पे छाए। हाँ मैंने मान लिया मुझे प्यार 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 होने लगा। हाँ मैंने मान लिया मुझे प्यार 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 होने लगा। You can all move your hands now. Let me see the hands up in the air. सुबह में कुछ बात है जो सुनता हूँ आजकल। सुबह में कुछ बात है जो सुनता हूँ आजकल। रात में अल्फाज है छुपे जो लिखता हूँ आजकल। शाम ने चुपके से कह दिए रास्ता। हाँ मैंने मान लिया मुझे प्यार 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 होने लगा। That's a long music. I'm going to forward a little bit. Otherwise, you can keep moving your hands. It's all exercise. It's very long. 1 second forward. Wouldn't some part of it. सपनों में खोया रहूं सोए बगैर आजकल। सपनों में खोया रहूं सोए बगैर आजकल। मंजिलें मिल जाती है चले बगैर आजकल। बेखबर इस कदर खोया खोया समा। मैंने मान लिया मुझे प्यार 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 होने लगा। हाँ मैंने मान लिया मुझे प्यार 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 होने लगा। Now you can do this. And hug yourself. प्यार अपने आप से होने लगा। So thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Sharad. Thank you so much. Lovely song.
Fantastic.
And I love the hook. I love the hook. हाँ मैंने प्यार किया. That's really.
Yeah.
It
Because we
stays
keep
with
looking
you.
for love outside, and when we love ourselves, then the outside also manifests. So that was the thought behind the whole thing.
Absolutely.
But more and more people are falling in love with themselves nowadays.
I know.
Yes. So beautiful. हमने भी मान लिया कि आपकी composition बड़ी ही खूबसूरत है, and we would like you to be with us for the gradual move towards our announcement of semi-finalists for the day. Yes. So thank you for joining us. Mehtani ji, I would like to understand. You have been very kind to be one of our collaborators. Could you please tell us something about Mehtani Jewellers and LDS Jewellers?
Well, LDS Jewellers, we opened the store in Bandra exactly 40 years ago. March 14th would be 40 years.
Whoa.
Impressive.
It's a family business, but I had left Calcutta to, try out in Bombay. And it was just, the gut feeling that Bandra is going to be the jewelry hub. And So it has turned out to be so. And now I have retired. The younger son handles the store, and Mehtani Jewelers is handled by my elder son. And we all one happy family here. It's a tradition. My boys are the fourth generation, and we go by a slogan, the jewelers who care.
Ah, beautiful slogan as
So,
well. Jewelers, we
Raj,
care.
your boys are your jewels, huh?
Well, everyone is a jewel. Everyone is a jewel, especially you. That is me, you, and you. All of
Thank you
us.
so much.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Absolutely. See, to be very blunt and honest, which is my nature, I am not fond of music, period, and especially Indian music. It's Bollywood and all. I mean, I just don't follow it, period. But I love Dinesh. I love what he's doing, and I would love to contribute whatever little I can, as and when. More power to your elbow.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Sir.
Always welcome. Girish.
Yes, sir.
Girish.
Sir.
We have never met, but apparently you know my sambandh, Anita Kanwal, very well.
I am very close to Anita ji, and I'm equally close to your daughter-in-law and your son, Avi and Pooja.
True. I've heard so many good things about you, and I've told them we must meet one of these days.
Sure, God willing.
Done. So, all you eager viewers out there, I'll announce the first two semi-finalists. So here we go. The first one, in no particular order, the first one is Dr. Ankur Gupta, and he's from Singapore. And he has his entry called Gungunate Rahe and Hasil Nahi. There are two entries he has sent, Gungunate Rahe and Hasil Nahi. So congratulations, Dr. Ankur. Look forward to meeting you day after tomorrow for the finale. And the second
By
one.
the way, Sangeeta, you
Yes.
must mention that Dr. Ankur Gupta had won the last contest. He was the first ranker.
Yes. He had won it last time too. Let's see. Our other semi-finalists are also spruced up and have pulled their socks and are going to give him some strong competition. Yes. They are well prepared as well. And we have Ranjana Sharma, madam, who is the second semi-finalist. She's from Kanpur. And unki kavita hai, Rail ki Patriyan. So dekhte hain, Dr. Ankur and Ranjana ma'am, final ke dauran kya hasil karti hain. So congratulations. And now I would like to move on and say hello, good evening, and namaskar to Girish. Yes, Girish. आप क्या सुनाएंगे आज?
जो आप कहें हम वही सुनाएं.
आपकी फेवरेट दो सूफी.
Sorry.
आपकी फेवरेट सूफी.
Okay. It's very difficult to zero down on one particular, but yeah, one of my favorites and my all-time favorites, Sufyan Salam by Amir Khusro, Hazrat Amir Khusro. खुसरो दरिया प्रेम का खुसरो दरिया प्रेम का खुसरो खुसरो दरिया प्रेम का की धार जो तेरा सो डूब गया जो तेरा सो डूब गया जो डूबा सो ही पार छाप तिलक सब छीन मुझसे रहना मिलाएंगे छाप तिलक सब छीन मुझसे रहना मिलाएंगे नैना मिलाएंगे नैना मिलाएंगे नैना मिलाएंगे नैना मिलाएंगे वक्त अखम कह दी रे मुझसे नैना मिलाएंगे छाप तिलक सब छीन रे मुझसे नैना नैना मिलाई
Very good, excellent. Girish, I would like to know what
magical.
attracted you to Sufi music, Sufi thinking, Sufi philosophy. What attracted you to it?
as they say, Dinesh, to me at least, I think Sufism is perhaps one of my attributes, if I may say. That very philosophy, that very approach towards life, towards the divine, towards spirituality, the simplicity that Sufism carries in itself, drew me towards it. No religious foundations, no kriya karam, uh, no namaz, no puja, no ardas, no fixed foundations. Just try and connect with yourself. Just try and connect with Almighty. And to me, coming from a classical, semi-classical background, I find music to be the simplest, the easiest, and perhaps the best way to connect with the Almighty. So I thought Sufism is something that was always my calling.
So the divine has been kind to you. He's given you a wonderful voice.
Dinesh, that's all my spiritual guru, my spiritual master Hazrat Sufi Jalaluddin Basri Sahab. It's all his grace, and as they say, it's he who gives you, but he does it through someone. So for me, that someone has been my guru, my spiritual master.
Wonderful. Yeah, Sangeeta, you can take over. I'm sabotaging you each time, Sangeeta.
Come again?
I'm sabotaging you every time.
Yes, you're very good at this.
Yeah, I'm sure. I was going to say that. By now
I'm
she
soon
would
going
be
to
quite used to
confer
it.
doctorate
So
of
you need not be
sabotage.
apologetic.
So
Ajay,
I would like
Sangeeta,
to, yes,
I
I would like
suggest
to
you
welcome.
go to 2, 1, 2, not 2 to 2. Otherwise, the guests who are still to come, they'll be left high and dry. So 2, 1, 2. So now you announce 1.
Yes, I would like to welcome the charming Kalpana Iyer from Dubai. Hello, good evening and namaskar.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm fine, darling. How are you?
Very good.
I'm
Once again,
before
you're
time.
wearing
Am I
one of your
before
elegant
time?
sarees once again, Kalpana.
Thank you. Am I
You
before
always wear
time?
lovely sarees.
Thank you so much. Am I before time?
No,
On
you're perfectly in time.
Yeah, okay.
In fact, you missed Girish's performance and you missed Sharad's performance.
No,
But
I
there was
think
a similar
I saw the fag end of his.
sharp
No,
pillar.
but you said 6. No, I said 6.
You said 6. I said
Yeah.
5:30 to 7.
Yeah, I know, but I said 6 because in any case, I wasn't too sure also, but here I am.
Thank
मैंने
you.
तो सोचा था पता नहीं क्या होने वाला, how I'm going to reach, but I have. बोलो. Everything going so good so far?
Yeah. We're going to announce
far,
the
so
third
good.
semi-finalist now.
Okay.
So I would like to announce the third semi-finalist, and it is Shri Krishna Bhave from Mumbai, and his entry was The Warriors, Dragon Slayers. So congratulations, Shri Krishna. Look forward to meeting you on the 4th for the finale. Congratulations once again, Shri Krishna Bhave from Mumbai. So हाँ जी, हम बढ़ते हैं. Kalpana ji doesn't like to be called Kalpana ji.
No, I
And
don't.
so I will call her hot and sexy Kalpana Iyer.
Kalpana.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I would like to understand from you and know from you the behind the scenes and making of the song Chodo Sanam Kahe Ka Gum. Yes.
It's my favorite song, Kalpana. I love the song.
You know something, Dinesh, it's amazing. The amount of people I meet now. I mean, पहले भी होता था, but now on a more regular basis. Everybody likes this song so much. And everyone turns around and says such wonderful complimentary things, not only about me, about the way the song was picturized, and Vinod ji,
very well picturized.
Hema ji, yes. And it was very well done, very neat. Well, I have something to share, and that is, though my career started on a different note and it went on to something else. Between Manokamna and Lootmar, there was not even a gap of 15 days of signing both films. On the sets of Lootmar, the very first film I signed, and that too on the very second day, was Kudrat. Chetan Sahab had come to the sets of Lootmar at Mehboob Studio, and I had no clue. I knew that was Mr. Chetan Anand. God bless his soul. I knew that it was him because there are some people and some faces you never forget. I always thought that he was a very elegant and very soft-spoken and very polite. Dev Sahab was full of life and full of beans, and but Chetan Sahab was completely different, as in he spoke softly, he walked softly, he walked gently, he wore white clothes, his hair was white, there was this pleasant smile that never left his face. And here I was really, really young then. And I'm talking about what, 1979, 80, yeah. And there's a huge difference now, 80 May or ab mein. Anyway, so I met him for the first time on the sets of Lootmar. On the very first day, he'd come to the shoot, which according to a lot of people was a very rare thing. He hardly ever went to anybody's shootings. But he came to Dev Saab's set because apparently he was told that there's a new girl, and he had obviously mentioned that he was looking for somebody to dance in Kudrat. This is the story I got told now, and there is no reason for me not to believe, because I did come to know at a later point that he never goes to anybody's shooting, including his own brothers. So when he came, and as usual, Dev Saab turned around and very nicely introduced me to him, and I was nervous as hell and I was trembling because I was still very, very new to the film industry. I was not even 6 months old. And there was a lot of enthu and amazing energy, yes. But I was still not very aware of the ways of the film industry in any which way. So I was full of, hello, sir, how are you, sir? And he was very nice, very sweet. And just casually, there was no indication of Kudrat coming towards me or any such thing. Very casually asked me, what do you intend doing? Do you intend continuing? Or do you intend going back to the Rajshri set? And I said, I have to go back to the set to complete it, but I'm quite happy here. And he said, what do you? I said, I'm intending to continue with whatever work comes my way. And it was a very polite and very nice, nothing was let on to me. And I said, yeah, I will consider. Then he asked me a very relevant question as to what made you take up this song. Because a lot of people think that Lootmar, that entire song is solo Kalpanayar. It is not true. I shared that song with Simple Kapadia. And I said, I took it on because they have convinced me and it made sense to me. And I believe that you should take on work that comes your way. And I'm happy doing it. So he said, are you open to doing more work as a dancer? And I said, yes, of course I am. He said, all right. And that was it. That was the first day. And on the second day, the producer, Mr. Khanna, came to see me and he offered me the song. And I accepted the song. And it was Chodo Sana. And when I said yes, I knew that Vinod Saab and Hemaji were going to be part of the song. I mean, they were the song. I was the dancer. I heard the song. I truly, 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 truly loved it. And when I reached RK, where it was shot, RK Studios, my costume was made by then a dance designer had to, a dance director and a dress designer. For me, became a compulsory thing, as in Vijay Oscar did Chodo Sanam. And am I right or am I wrong? No, I think it's Vijay Oscar only. Yeah, Vijay Oscar only. And Alan Gill did my costume. Now, Alan had started working for me and Dev Sir also got his clothes done for another tailor, but Alan had put in his whatever he thought. So once the costume was decided, it came to be that the costume weighed more than me. And the costume was finalized by Chetan sir, because the entire costume was made of crystals. And those crystals were not fake. They were not hollow. They were this huge, thick glass crystals. Then it came to be that how will she dance with such a heavy costume? And I said, I'm going to try. And I tried. And because I was thin and I was light on my feet, I could do it easily, yes. But the costume would start sagging because of the weight. And I was new. So I didn't think it was right for me to complain. But somehow the other Chetans have understood that I was uncomfortable. So he spoke to my dress designer who was with me on the set, even though I was new, he was there, because it was a big set, it was a big film, there were big stars involved, there was a lot of money involved, there was a set erected, and the song had to be completed quickly because Hemaji was expecting a child. And I was new, so I wanted to be, always proper. And then this costume was altered within the day. Those beads were changed with other transparent beads. They had to go looking for it all over Mumbai. Identical looking beads and thick. Those were heavy too, but not as heavy as the glass ones. So within 24 hours, a costume had to be remade. The same thing, it had to be remade. And it got done, and I did the song. And I had butterflies in my stomach to do my first shot with Vinodji. I had butterflies in my stomach when I had to do my first shot with Hemaji. I was beside myself in joy, in fear, in everything. I mean, it seems strange when I speak about it today, it feels like they were so nice. They were so normal. They didn't even treat me any different. They were so respectful, so kind, considerate. And it all went off very beautifully. And I ended up making a very, 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 very dear friend for life. A person I have loved dearly. I love him dearly. I miss him dearly. Panchamda, because of the song. I was always very fond of Vinodji. I've always said one of the most elegant and most exquisite walks. When you see Vinodji walk, I literally melt. Even today, Vinod Khanna, Vinod Mehra, the walk. I've always said that there's nobody who could walk better. He entered and you had to look at him. There was that, I cannot get over it. And yes. And I saw his one film only because of the way he's worked. I don't know how many times. I don't watch movies more than once. I never do. I watched a movie of his, Haath Ki Sapai, I think it was, with Simiji, Vinod Khanna. I watched it because of his walk. It was that beautiful. And I kept waiting on the sets of Kudrat primarily to see him come walking. And total Vinod Khanna devotee. Total. Even today, I say, one of the nicest people in the industry. One of the kindest. And I have some wonderful memories with him working in this song. Yes. Shooting with him. Yes. But even otherwise, when you interact with people, apart from shooting, like shots ke dauran, then there are some people who give you very warm, very kind, very secure feeling. And I was too new. I needed that. So that was one of the few memories. And Hemaji, very respectful, of course, to the point and work related, but very, very kind, very generous. And each of us did our job. And I have some wonderful, wonderful memories of the song. And for me, it was my second song and a song that went on to do very, very well. So that's it.
We'll call you for another story another time. This was a wonderful story.
Thank you.
One more question, if I may ask. Did you converse in Tamil with Hemaji?
Yes and no. She didn't really encourage any of that.
Okay.
She has always been, it's not like, if I bumped into her or Rekha ji, I did speak in Tamil. I always said, Endama, Saukyama, Namaskaram. And that's just about it, because it couldn't go further than that. Because I think each of us didn't want anyone else to think that, we were carrying on some kind of, यहाँ पे एक छोटी बात भी बड़ी हो जाती है. So she was one of those very cautious people, and I respect her for that. As a matter of fact, I think I did learn this a little by seeing her also. She spoke in Tamil when it was important and imperative that she had to be heard and understood by people who worked with her. She spoke in Tamil. If there was something she wanted to tell me that she wanted only me to know, she did, but that was rare. Very rare. But like even Rekha ji and I also speak Tamil. As a matter of fact, I remember we went to a function. The three of us were sitting right next to each other, and we were in Tamil. And I was like, oh dear. Like sometimes now, of course, I wouldn't really give two hoots. जिसको जो सोचना है सोचो, मैं बात करूँ. But अभी भी मुझे लगता है I will be considerate and think कि नहीं, तीसरे को समझ में नहीं आ रहा तो मुझे नहीं करना चाहिए. Because it's not polite. It's not polite.
Correct.
Sangeeta, I was wrong about announcing one name at a time. I think you'll have to go back to announcing two names at a time.
Yes, before I announce the next name.
Thank you so much for sharing, Kalpana.
Welcome.
Thank you.
If please.
Yes. So Girish ji, आपका second Sufi song अभी तक pending है.
नहीं, वो अभी नहीं गाएंगे, वो एंड में गाएंगे.
हाँ जी.
संगीता, वो एंड में गाएंगे. शरद को बुलाओ.
I think he has left the meet.
Has he?
Yes, he has left the meet. So
you announced the two winners now.
I'll take on the next winner, and that is Renita Kapoor from Lucknow, and her poem is Mulaqat. Renita Kapoor from Lucknow, congratulations, and look forward to meet you for the finale. Yes, so Palak Shukla, the gorgeous
Hi,
Palak Shukla
Palak.
is here. Hi.
How are you guys? So good to see you all.
Good, good, good.
You know who's there, Sangeeta?
Yeah.
Mukarrar, Walla, Walla Mukarrar. आधा वर्ष है.
आधा वर्ष है आपको भी.
Ji, so Palak from Palaknama or Palaknama by Palak.
So sweet. Let me just adjust the video a bit.
Yes.
And I'll be just back in a moment.
While you adjust, I'll take one more name.
Yeah.
The fifth semi-finalist is Nitish Kumar from Roorkee. Arey vah, bhai vah. Nitish Kumar from Roorkee. And his entry is Lamha. So Nitish Kumar ji, congratulations. और हम जरूर मिलेंगे फिनाले में. We are eagerly waiting to understand what is cooking in your Lamha, right? So, Palak ji, are you ready with your camera?
Yeah, just a sec. Just this
Camera and your poem too.
Yep.
Has everybody joined in? Am I the late today? I'm
Yes,
the late
you are
person
very,
today.
very late. You are very, very late. We are going to punish you.
Do that. All yours.
Yes. Come on screen. I think your video is on. Yeah. So,
it was too much of light.
Dilshad.
नमस्कार कल्पना जी, अभिवादन बहुत बहुत आपको.
Namaskar.
संगीता बहुत सारा प्यार. Dinesh, thank you for having me over here.
My pleasure.
And चूंकि आते से
साथ
मेरा
में
नंबर लग गया है.
गिरीश और राजमातानी भी हैं. गिरीश
अरे अच्छा, राज जी मुझे मैंने अभी तक वो ऑन नहीं किया है जिसमें सबका रहता है ना. आई एम नॉट एबल टू सी हिम. यस, गिरीश जी इज देयर. नमस्कार गिरीश जी. राज जी बहुत बहुत नमस्कार आपको भी.
Namaskar, Palak. How are you?
I'm good. How you been?
I'm good, thank you. So looking forward to hear you now.
Same here. I'm going to first I'm going to present a very small poem. हल्की फुल्की से शुरुआत करते हैं, वो ज्यादा अच्छा होगा. और बाद में जैसे हम बढ़ेंगे तो फिर I'll go for the other one. ये एक छोटी सी रोमांटिक सी पोएम है. मुझे लगता है सबकी जिंदगी में वो लम्हा आता है जब उन्हें मोहब्बत होती है और एक वो पड़ाव आता है कि जब हैं भी और नहीं भी अनकही सी कुछ बातें होती हैं. तो कुछ उस किस्म की इमेजरी आप कह लीजिए. शीर्षक है इसका वो आई थी. तो उसने कहा था उस रोज, उसने कहा था उस रोज वो आएगी छत पर, जैसे आशिकों का प्रॉमिस होता है. उसने कहा था उस रोज वो आएगी छत पर. वो आई थी, साथ नमी लाई थी. वो आई थी, साथ नमी लाई थी आंखों में, और थी वही जुम्बिश लबों पर उसके. वो आई थी, साथ नमी लाई थी आंखों में, और थी वही जुम्बिश लबों पर उसके. पर थरथरा रहे थे हाथ, पर थरथरा रहे थे हाथ. कांपती थी उंगलियां, दुपट्टा लिए सिर पर वो जरा मुस्कुराई थी.
वाह,
शुक्रिया. पर थरथरा रहे थे हाथ, कांपती थी उंगलियां, दुपट्टा लिए सिर पर वो जरा मुस्कुराई थी. छुई मुई सी तह उसकी जरा टगमगाई थी. फिर सहसा चली गई वो पलट कर, कह गई आएगी फिर वो उसी छत पर.
अरे वाह,
शुक्रिया.
वाह वाह, बढ़िया बढ़िया.
थैंक यू.
तो जरूर आएगी और मुस्कुराहट लाएगी
इंशाल्लाह ऐसा हो.
Yes.
पलक,
जी
पलक,
हाँ जी.
वो कटी हुई पतंग की तरह उड़ गई छत पे आके.
आई थिंक उसने वो ठीक ही किया जो उड़ गई.
नहीं तो बन जाती, माँ जी के साथ बन जाती.
Very expressive and very aesthetic. Very
थैंक यू
aesthetic.
गिरीश
Yes,
जी,
yes,
बहुत
very
बहुत
nice.
शुक्रिया, बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया इसके लिए. मुझे अच्छा
कल्पना
लगा
जी,
कि आपको
where are you?
पसंद.
Kalpana, I can't see.
I think she was logged out, maybe because of some network issue.
Possible.
She's rejoined. She's rejoined.
Hi, I was missing you. Sangeeta, you're going to announce 2 more or 1 more?
I will announce. I think we are waiting for Palak for the second poem.
Okay,
Yes.
is that so? Okay.
Yeah, please, please, please.
तो वो हाजिर है, आप हुक्म कीजिए और बस.
Yes.
मैं हूँ
हो जाए.
यहाँ हाजिर. ये जैसे अब उन्होंने कहा, अभी डी ने कहा कि वो पतंग कट गई और पतंग उड़ गई. अब पतंग कटती तो है, लेकिन जितना तकलीफ डोर को होती उतनी पतंग को भी होती होगी.
Right.
ऐसा नहीं है, दर्द तो फिर बराबर ही होता है दोनों तरफ. तो चलिए कुछ उस पर आते हैं, क्यों वो सहसा पलट गई छत पर और फिर उसने क्या सोचा. मजाक है. इस कविता का शीर्षक है चिकने पत्थर और थोड़ी सी फिलोसॉफिकल है. शुक्रिया. कि ये कैसे रास्ते हैं चिकने पत्थर से, जीवन के रास्तों की बात है. कि ये कैसे रास्ते हैं चिकने पत्थर से, खामोश पानियों में रिश्ते खिसते हैं. ये कैसे रास्ते हैं चिकने पत्थर से, खामोश पानियों में रिश्ते घिसते हैं. थामते हैं अनजाने डगमगाते कदम, थामते हैं अनजाने डगमगाते कदम, पर पद चिन्ह कहीं नहीं दिखते.
Valla.
वाह वाह.
थामते हैं डगमगाते अनजाने कदम, पर पद चिन्ह कहीं नहीं दिखते हैं. ये कैसे रास्ते हैं चिकने पत्थर से, खामोश पानियों में रिश्ते खिसते हैं. अय्यार मिटा चलते हैं जैसे जिंदगी के भूत को. Past, once it's gone, it's gone. You can't relive it again. अय्यार मिटा चलते हैं जैसे जिंदगी के भूत को, भविष्य के टिमटिमाते तारे क्षितिज में ही दिखते हैं. अय्यार मिटा चलते हैं जैसे जिंदगी के भूत को, भविष्य के टिमटिमाते तारे क्षितिज में ही दिखते हैं. वर्तमान खड़ा उदास, वर्तमान खड़ा उदास भूल भुलैया के रास्ते पर, स्पेशली इन पैंडेमिक्स. वर्तमान खड़ा उदास भूल भुलैया के रास्ते पर, पैरों में थकन के छाले खून बन के रिश्ते हैं.
वाह.
कैसे रास्ते हैं चिकने पत्थर से, खामोश पानियों में रिश्ते घिसते हैं. आगे है. एक नदी चली समंदर बन खो गई, एक नदी चली समंदर बन खो गई, अपनी विशालता में दिशाओं को डुबो गई. एक नदी चली समंदर बन खो गई, अपनी विशालता में दिशाओं को डुबो गई. क्या था कयास उसके इस अनथक सफर का, क्या था कयास उसके इस अनथक सफर का. हजार लाजमी कारण भी बेवजह ही दिखते हैं. ये कैसे रास्ते हैं चिकने पत्थर से, खामोश पानियों में रिश्ते खिसते हैं.
वाह, बहुत
शुक्रिया. थैंक यू सो मच.
ये चिकने पत्थर की कविता बहुत ही चिकनी थी.
आप फिसल तो नहीं गए?
मैं नहीं
फिसल गए.
This comment was so Dinesh. This comment was so Dinesh.
पर कुछ अल्फाज मुझे समझ में नहीं आए. कयास का मतलब,
कयास मतलब क्या रीजन था?
अच्छा.
जो लगाते हैं ना, कयास लगाते हैं, ये रहा होगा वो रहा होगा, अनुमान लगाते हैं. तो क्या अनुमान लगाया जाए उसके इस अनथक टायरिंग जर्नी का, जिसमें वो थकी नहीं. कहाँ से नदी बनी, कहाँ से चली, कैसे समंदर में खो गई, बट इट्स एन अनटायरिंग जर्नी, इट्स अ लॉन्ग जर्नी. तो क्या लॉजिक है, क्या रीजन है? हजार लाजमी कारण भी बेवजह ही दिखते हैं. तो जिंदगी में जो भी हमारी जर्नी होती है, अगर हम उस पर लॉजिक लगाना शुरू कर दें तो हजार लाजमी कारण भी बेवजह ही है, मालूम नहीं होता क्या होता है, क्यों होता है, पर जो होता है अच्छा होता है।
इस सेंटेंस को मुझसे बेटर कोई नहीं जानता।
And there, now we are two. I'm sure about it. I'm sure. And
मैं जब
आप
भी
सबका
आपकी कोई
experience-
कविता सुनता हूँ ना पलक, जब भी आपकी कोई कविता या नज़म सुनता हूँ, मुझे एक नया अल्फाज सीखने को मिलता है।
So huge compliment, huge compliment. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. You are such
Beautiful,
a
beautiful rendition. Beautiful, Palak. So next
वो
time
वर्ड क्या है?
अनथक, जो
अनथक।
थके ना जी।
ओके, आज से मेरा नाम है कल्पना अनथक अय्यर।
Oh my God, ma'am, ma'am, it's the biggest compliment I could ever receive. बहुत बहुत आपकी, मैं क्या बोलूँ, I'm honored being such a fan, ardent fan of yours since like forever.
I love the word. It's a nice word.
Thank you, शुक्रिया मैम।
अनथक मैंने पहली बार सुना है।
शुक्रिया, बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया मैम।
So happy birthday, Kalpana Anathak Iyer.
वाह, बर्थडे के दिन नया नामकरण।
नहीं, ये संगीता ने अपनी मनगढ़ंत, नहीं भैया, अभी प्रॉब्लम ये हो जाएगा कि वैसे ही 2-3 दिन अलग अलग दिन मेरे को बर्थडे विश किया जाता है। नहीं, my birthday is on July 26th.
Okay. Yes. So I move on to announce the next one, and that is our very own Saksham Saruday from Pune, and उनकी कविता है ए औरत. So Saksham Saruday is also the winner at our previous, I think, contest. Yeah, he was one of the winners, Dinesh ji.
Second prize winner.
Yes. So Saksham, congratulations once again. So इस बार वापस बढ़िया है. And the 7th one is Nivedita Roy, and she's going to present Chanchal Man and another poem, Samay. So Nivedita Roy, congratulations to you too, and meet you on 4th. So Sprusha, pull up your socks and get ready to present your rendition to our fantastic celebrity guest and judges and panelists who are going to score you. And may the best poet win. Anything you'd like to add?
उनका नाम क्या बताया आपने? उनका नाम क्या बताया? निवेदिता।
निवेदिता रॉय।
निवेदिता, एक कविता आप सुनाना और एक बचा के रखना अगर टाई हुआ तो फाइनल्स में, तो बिकॉज टाई होगा तो हम कैसे डिसाइड करें? तो एक जो आपको ज्यादा पसंद है या पसंद है, दोनों ही पसंद होगी आपको, तो एक वो आप सुनाना, एक रख लेना, इंश्योरेंस।
ठीक है, तो जिनकी भी 2 एंट्रीज हैं, तो आपको ये करना है कि आपकी कोई एक एंट्री आपको सिलेक्ट करनी है जो आपको फिनाले में सुनानी है, राइट? यस। सो हम अब चैनलाइज करते हैं। आई कैन सी शरद जी इज बैक।
या शरद का एक गाना पेंडिंग था। शरद, आपको फिर गाना पड़ेगा, एक तो आप इतनी बड़ी रिसर्च लेके गए।
टाइम प्लीज।
हाय पलक।
Is he here? Hey,
How are you?
How are you? Long time. I swear.
I see. I look at Palak and we both start laughing. Wherever we meet each other, we all be laughing.
I swear, but we keep crossing each other's path and keep bumping into each other like since ages, since when I did page 3. So that's the best part, that like we are still together after so many years on off.
Yes, and now Dinesh ji has made us meet again.
Yes. Thanks to D. D is all love. D is all love for all of his friends. Pleasure to see you, Sharad.
Pleasure. And Kalpana ji, sorry, I'm calling you Kalpana ji. How do I call you Kalpana? I don't know.
Kalpana ji is okay. वो डॉक्टर जी हैं, वो उन्होंने ऐसा ही वो बोल दिया. It's absolutely fine. I realize it comes from.
It was such a pleasure to listen to your story. And so you are so graceful and dignified. I just loved your story. I want to hear many more stories from you.
God willing. Because Dinesh has made it his business that he will include me in everything he does.
Yes, 100%.
Okay, so this song goes out to all of you, lovely celebrities and everybody so good at their work. And all the participants who have made it, and all the ones who didn't make it also, doesn't matter. You can keep trying. So this is the Madam Maskalanda, my version. So feel free to, in this little box that we are in, feel free to move your hands and legs.
It's my favorite number, Sharad. And I've seen
Okay.
people who don't dance get up and dance to this number. They get so charged.
Okay, here goes. ओ लाल मेरी पत रखियो भला झूले लाल सिंदड़ी दा सेवड़ दा सखी शाबाश कलंदर दमादम मस्त कलंदर अली दा पहला नंबर दमादम मस्त कलंदर अली दम दम दे अंदर ओ लाल मेरी पत रखियो भला झूले लाल सिंदड़ी दा सेवड़दा सखी शाबाश कलंदर। चलो हाथ ऊपर, पलक। चार चराग तेरे वर्ण हमेशा, चार चराग तेरे वर्ण हमेशा, पंजबम बारण आया भला झूले लालन, पंजबम बारण पंजबम बारण आया भला झूले लालन, सिंदड़ी दा सेवड़ दा सखी शाबाश कलंदर दमादम मस्त कलंदर अली दा पहला नंबर दमादम मस्त कलंदर अली दम दम दे अंदर दमादम मस्त कलंदर अली दा पहला नंबर दमादम मस्त कलंदर अली दम दम दे अंदर दमादम मस्त कलंदर अली दा पहला नंबर दमादम मस्त कलंदर अली दम दम दे अंदर। Thank you.
Awesome, 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 awesome.
Awesome, fantastic.
बढ़िया बढ़िया बढ़िया. So
शुक्रिया शुक्रिया शुक्रिया.
Very nice, lovely.
That was very good pickup. That was very good pickup. Nice. So Dinesh ji, आप बताएं. Should I announce? May I announce the next on the list?
Yes, of course.
Yes. So Dr. Ankur, Ranjana Sharma, Shri Krishna Bhave, Renita Kapoor, Nitish Kumar, Saksham Saruday, Nivedita Roy के बाद है देहरादून से संतोष कुमार सिंह. So Santosh Kumar Singh from Dehradun, his entry is अब तो होली का बहाना है. अरे वाह. तो 18 मार्च को होली आ रही है, उसके पहले ही आपने बहाना ढूंढ लिया. So 4 मार्च को हम आपके साथ जरा
संगीता, can you guess? Can anybody guess what the bahana will do? होली के बहाने से क्या करेगा वो? आपको क्या लगता है?
4th को जानेंगे. And hello, right? तो हम जानेंगे संतोष कुमार सिंह होली के बहाने हमसे क्या कहने वाले हैं. So देहरादून से संतोष कुमार सिंह, congratulations, and do join us on 4th for the finale. And I think I can see a baritone voice coming up in form of Shishir Sharma. Yes, Kashya Sachi, how are you? Namaskar.
I'm very, very well. Hi, Kalpana ji. Hi, Palk. How are
Hello.
you?
I'm good. How are you being?
How are you? All well. Hi, Sangeeta. Dinesh, namaskar.
Namaskar.
Good to see you.
Shishi, like I told you
After
in the
ages.
morning.
Sorry?
Yeah. She's saying after ages.
Yes,
So
after
like I said in the morning to you, even if you read out the railway timetable, I'll come to hear it.
That's going a little too much. I don't know. No, I'm not. Well, I'll try and do justice to this particular poem that has been written. I only hope that you guys like it anyway. So, yes. How is it going? Sorry.
Going good.
Good energy.
So,
Kalpana ji, what's happened? Why are you so somber and?
No, I'm listening to everybody because there is a time that one must listen also. Yeah, and I finished talking. बहुत कुछ बोल दिया. I finished telling, recounting. सब हो गया.
Nothing like finished talking. I mean, one always loves to hear you anyway. I read post every day in the morning, and it gives me so much energy. You know, you have.
नहीं वो जो बोलते हैं ना एक कमिटमेंट थी कोई चीज बात करने की वो हो गया. Then I finished hearing one. Then I finished hearing another. So abhi, I needed to give myself a break, and I wanted to listen. It's never too late to learn, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. You learn every day.
Every day.
No question.
बोलिए, आप कैसे हैं?
मैं अच्छा हूँ, कल्पना जी.
Yes. Shishir Sharma.
Yes.
अच्छा, संगीता मैं बताना भूल गया. Shishir wanted somebody to be on the chat now. Shishir, right, na?
What?
Somebody was supposed to come along with you, no, on the Zoom meeting.
Yeah, the writer of the poem. I had given her the link. I don't know whether she was admitted or not, and I have no clue.
Yeah, Sangeeta, if you haven't admitted her.
Shiba Ghosh is her name.
Okay.
I don't know whether she's there. She's not there. It doesn't seem like she hasn't sent me
any. Please admit her if she tries to join in. Okay, she's not there yet.
All right. Okay, great. Yeah.
हाँ, so she's written the poem, so she'll come after the poem. You came at 6:30, she'll come at 7.
No, Kalpana ji, I had told her to come in to join in at 5:30. I had given her the.
मस्ती कर रही हूँ. आपने कहा ना बात नहीं कर रही है, तो देखो बात कर दिया.
क्या बात है, वाह.
तो भाई.
I misunderstood that masti. Girish, how are you? Why? I thought they would be. You know, this energy that Dinesh exudes from his own being, I thought that energy will catch on to everyone. Girish, come on, cheer up, man.
No, I'm so waiting to hear you. Waiting to looking forward to that poem.
Oh my goodness.
गिरीश ने बहुत ही अच्छा गाना गाया. शिशिर, गाना तो नहीं कह सकता. छाप तिलक. It's one of my favorite songs.
Okay, I'm just switching off the fan, yeah.
Yeah.
Dinesh.
Ji.
Chhap Tilak is a very beautiful, beautiful, beautiful song. But unfortunately, it gets associated with all things that are not very beautiful.
जैसे कि?
नहीं, मतलब इसको इतनी beautiful. I don't know even if I should call it Ghana. It's such a beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, it gets, you know, ऐसे ही बजा देते हैं जैसे कि, you know, time pass type. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
हाँ, you know, it's become like, you know, कहीं भी जाओ आप बैठो तो कोई भी ऐसे ही फरमाइश कर देता है और कोई भी ऐसे ही उठ के गा देता है. It's not a song that can be sung ऐसे ही. It's a song, yeah. Anyway, we'll have that discussion later on. I'm sure you must have done a good job of it.
Yes, he did.
Hi, Sharat, how are you? No, Sharat, can you hear me? No.
क्या हुआ?
Yes, we can hear you. Please.
So, should I go ahead with the poem?
Yes, we're waiting.
All right. Okay. Lovely. So, yes, so this is a poem that has been written by a lady by the name of Shiba Ghosh. Shiba Ghosh was an Air Force ATC controller, and her rank in the Air Force was that of a squadron leader. I don't know. I mean, they probably have these kind of ranks. I thought squadron leaders only fly. But she was grounded. She was the ATC controller from the Air Force side, but guiding the civilian planes into Bagdogra. I happened to have read her script. She sent it to me for a film that she had written while being in the Air Force and in service. And she suddenly decided that she doesn't want to be associated with the Air Force anymore. And she wrote this beautiful film script. So I went to Siliguri just now and I worked in the film for 4 days. She chucked up her job on the 29th of December. and started shooting from the 29th of Jan. It takes a lot of guts, takes a lot of balls to actually go ahead and shoot a feature film. Our husband is also in the Air Force. He's also the ATC controller, but from the strategic point of view of the Air Force. So both of them produced the film. She acted in the film. She directed the film. And she got actors from various places in the Northeast, from Assam, from Kalimpong, from Sikkim, from Nepal. There was a gentleman who worked with me in a film called Mary Com, who played the chief coach. He's from Nepal, but he's stationed in Mumbai. So he was there in the film, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. I didn't know that she was a writer of such beautiful poems. So one day she just sent me this poem. I read it a couple of times. It hit me very hard. And I thought that I must take this opportunity of reciting it to you, to all of you. So the poem is titled The Lost Child.
Shri, Shishir, can you give me 1 minute?
Yes, yes.
Because right now I'm lit up like VK Murthy and lit up Kagas ke Phool. Half shadow, half light. Sorry about that.
No problem.
So this poem is titled The Lost Child by Shiva Ghosh. No. I know. You know. You lost the child that was tied to your heart like a helium balloon that dwelled in this house that once was more than just skin and bone. It was a home with laughter and wet remnants of innocent kisses warmed up in hugs. But you lost her beneath shades of guilt for what you named your secret shame. The pain you felt of being an alien in your own skin when courted by unwanted attention. Child, wake up. It's not your fault. The paws that pawed at you were filthy. Not you. Thank you.
Oh boy. Oh.
So intense. My God, so beautiful. So intense.
It's very, very intense. I mean, I've read it a couple of times and I have decided to actually shoot it at home.
Wow.
Has Seemaji joined us?
I don't know. I don't know.
I can see some window saying SG.
Shiva Ghosh. Yes, it is probably.
Yeah?
Yes.
Hello.
Hi, there she is.
Hello. Good evening. Welcome.
The creator of this poem, the creator of a film called Kazi, in which I worked very recently, and there she is. Can you imagine her being an Air Force ATC controller?
I can't see her for some reason. Now.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Shiva.
You
What's your
wrote
son's
such
name?
a beautiful poem. Shibha, my name is Kalpana Iyer. I just heard Shishirji narrate something you'd written. I think it's incredibly beautiful and very, 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 very. I mean, I'm still in that space. So beautiful. I applaud you.
Thank you
Fabulous.
so much, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Fabulous. Fabulous.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Shishir, it would be only fair that you read the last stanza again for her.
Yes.
She's just come.
Surely.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Deepak, can you switch off the, can you?
Hello. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. But you lost her. Beneath the shades of guilt. For what you mean as your secret shame. The pain you felt of being an alien in your own skill when courted by unwanted attention. Child, wake up. The pause that poured at you was nothing. Not you.
Shishir, you do such a fabulous job, yeah. Fabulous.
Absolutely so intense. So intense.
Very nice.
Thank you, Seemaji, for joining us. And hello, little one, how are you?
Hi, Nipi. Thank you so much to all of you, and thank you, sir. It was amazing the way you speak. Thank you so much, sir. I mean, I can't believe you. It was just incredible.
Seema, since you're here, would you like to recite something else?
So me, yes, sir, I would. Could you please give me just a minute? Just
give me a minute also.
So this one. Hello.
Yes, please.
Yes.
Okay.
We can hear you. Yes, you're audible.
So this is also about abuse and how you get familiar with being abused, or you get familiar with that toxic environment. And I'll start. I saw a shadow creep deep from within where nothing could sleep. For to sleep meant the boogeyman was gone and spent. Alas, he was hunting still. The girl he refused to kill, so he could devour the sour stench of regret. The shadow stood still as I wept. Thank you.
Beautiful. All your poems are so intense. It comes from the heart and so expressive. We can actually visualize when you share each and every word, every line. Very intense.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you for joining us. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you to Sir Shishir sir. He's the kindest man I've ever met. He doesn't need to be that. But in a world where he can be anything, he's actually that. He's incredibly kind. Thank you, sir.
True, absolutely true. We agree with you.
It was a wonderful journey anyway with you.
Thank you, sir.
Shishirji, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. I would also like to say a big thank you to all our collaborators. I think we had a beautiful time, but I think you're making it beautiful for all our viewers and our participants and our winners by being with us. So thank you, Own Books Internationals. Thank you, Touch of Joy, the venture that upcycles sari for cancer charity. Thank you, Raj Mahatani ji. Thank you. Thank you, my happy box, Amit Raheja. Thank you very much. Thank you, Hangyo Ice Cream. We will definitely share a smile every time we meet. And thank you, Swayambhu, a social movement to transform the backbenchers to frontrunners. And thank you, Rock with DR. We are all here. Thanks to you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And we move on to the next semi-finalist, and she is Veena Abraham from Agra, and she has got 2 entries, Sagarika and Rachna. I don't know whether this is the name of her kids or poem, or her poem are her kids and her kids are her poem. Yeah, so whatever. So Veena ji, congratulations. हम जरूर मिलेंगे 4th. एंड आप हमें आगरा से मिठाई तो नहीं खिला सकते, कोई बात नहीं, आप आपकी कविताएं जरूर सुनाएं, सागरिका एंड रचना. यस, सो दिनेश जी, आपका अभी आपका टर्न है. So request you to please share your.
I'll have to read my own poem.
Yes.
I'll have to read my own poem. मुझे अपनी भी याद नहीं रहती.
Yes, please.
It's called तुम हो तो. तुम हो तो खुदा पे यकीन आता है मुझे. तुम हो तो खुदा पे यकीन आता है मुझे, वरना काफिरों का कारवां साथ चल रहा था. वरना काफिरों का कारवां साथ चल रहा था. तुम हो तो सुबह की उम्मीद रहती है मुझे. तुम हो तो सुबह की उम्मीद रहती है मुझे, वरना रात के साए घड़ी के सुइयों की तरह मेरे साथ चल रहे थे. तुम हो तो जहान गुलिस्ता लगता है मुझे. तुम हो तो जहान गुलिस्ता लगता है मुझे, वरना कांटों का मौसम बहारों में भी चल रहा है. तुम हो तो परवाह न होने पर गर्व होता है मुझे. तुम हो गर्व नहीं, सॉरी, गुरूर. तुम हो तो परवाह न होने पर गुरूर होता है मुझे, वरना शम्मा की बेवफाई का सिलसिला मुसलसल चल रहा था.
क्या बात.
तुम हो तो होश में रहने को जी चाहता है. तुम हो तो होश में रहने को जी चाहता है, वरना पैमानों का दौर पे दौर बेइंतहा चल रहा था. वरना पैमानों का दौर पे दौर बेइंतहा चल रहा था. तुम हो तो खामोशियां पसंद आती है मुझे. तुम हो तो खामोशियां पसंद आती है मुझे, वरना मौसीकी के शोर गुल से, वरना मौसीकी के शोर गुल से काम चल रहा था. तुम हो तो, अभी दिस इज माय फाइनल वन. तुम हो तो खुद के होने पर का एहसास होता है मुझे. तुम हो तो खुद के होने का एहसास होता है मुझे, वरना ये ख्याल सताता था. वरना ये ख्याल सताता था कि ये कौन है जो चल रहा है. वरना ये ख्याल सताता था कि ये कौन है जो चल रहा है. तुम हो तो. थैंक यू.
बहुत खूबसूरत, बहुत सुंदर.
I couldn't read my own handwriting, so I had to repeat some lines.
But it was conveyed pretty well. So yeah.
Thank you.
Great.
Yes. So may I request Girish for your second Sufi song, please?
Sure. Firstly, Dinesh, a big thank you to you for having all of us over here.
My pleasure.
Shishir sir, you and Seema took us, and me especially, into a different world altogether. Her intense writing and your intense recital, if I may say, was for me, it's like beyond words.
Thank you,
Thank
Girish.
you so much.
Thank you.
Kalpana ji, you were referring to. Sorry? Someone said something.
No, don't worry. Dinesh will keep saying.
Yes, please बोले।
आप बात कर रही थी कि छाप तिलक को क्या कहा जाए। ये एक्चुअली गाना नहीं है, ये एक सूफियाना कलाम है।
मुझे पता है, मुझे पता है, और मैं इसको बहुत प्यार से सुनती हूँ। एंड आई एम श्योर यू मस्ट हैव डन अ फैबुलस जॉब। मेरा ये कहने का मतलब है कि इतनी खूबसूरत चीज को कुछ लोगों ने कितना कोई एवरी, हाँ मेरा हाँ, दैट इज व्हाट आई एम ट्राइंग टू से। कोई चीज की अपनी एक अहमियत है, एक रिस्पेक्ट है। मैं कहीं भी जाके छाप तिलक मांगू, कैसे पॉसिबल है? अभी बच्चों की बर्थडे पार्टी में छाप तिलक हो सकता है? आप सिर्फ सोचें, इज इट पॉसिबल? बच्चे हल्ला गुल्ला कर रहे हैं और बड़े बुजुर्ग ये गाना मांगेंगे, इज इट पॉसिबल? It isn't. It requires a little bit of attention. It deserves respect.
It for sure does, and the same goes for Dawana Maskalandar also.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Rendered so beautifully.
Absolutely, absolutely.
You know, there are a couple of things I would like to say over here. Ek to the reason, Sufi songs are referred to as kalams, Sufi kalams. The reason behind it is believed that जो लिखने वाला लिखता है वो खुद नहीं लिखता, वो ऊपर वाला उससे लिखवाता है। चाहे नाम उसका हो, शब्द भाषा शब्दावली उसकी हो, बट उसमें जान फूंकने वाला, उस दिशा में उसको ले जाने वाला वो ऊपर वाला है। तो सूफी कलाम मतलब ऊपर वाले का कलाम। एंड आई थिंक इन one of Dinesh's virtual sessions last time we had a discussion कि इश्क दो किस्म के होते हैं। एक मिजाजी इश्क, मिजाज जो इंसान एक दूसरे इंसान के साथ करता है इश्क। दूसरा हकीकी इश्क जो उस ऊपर वाले से, अल्लाह से, भगवान से, जो भी आप कह लो, उससे होता है। तो सूफी कलामों का ये एक सबसे एक ब्यूटीफुल एट्रीब्यूट है कि सुनने वाला उसको जैसे चाहे वैसे इंटरप्रेट कर सकता है। वो सुनते वक्त अपने महबूब को याद करे या उस महबूब को याद करे। So perhaps that's that is one of the reasons कि सूफी कलामों की डिमांड कहीं भी किसी भी मौके पे हो जाती है। If you know what I mean.
I suppose so. This your interpretation is better. What you have said is something I will try to understand, because my take on anything religious or anything non-religious or anything that is beautifully written is this, that you need to give it the appropriate respect. You need to understand.
You need to understand one thing, with all due respect to what you said. Sufyana kalams are not religious. Yes.
I know. I'm probably not able to explain to you, Girish ji. मैं बहुत चुप बैठी हुई हूँ, बहुत कुछ सुन रही हूँ। मैंने अभी बात करना शुरू नहीं किया है, एंड बहुत ज्यादा नॉलेज ना सही, मुझे पता है व्हाट इज सूफी।
क्या बात है। So, with your permission and with everyone's permission,
please sir, आंखों पे।
One of my all-time favorites. सजना 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 प्रीतम के परदेस प्रीतम गए परदेस प्रीतम गए परदेस मैं ढूंढूं देश विदेश ओढ़ूं कैसा भेष, ओढ़ूं कैसा भेष, जो आसी पिया आवे मोरे देश। सजना तेरे बिना, सजना तेरे बिना, सजना तेरे बिना, सजना तेरे बिना, एक पल चैन न आवे, सब एक पल, एक पल चैन न आवे, सब एक पल चैन न आवे, सजना तेरे बिना, सजना तेरे बिना, सजना तेरे बिना, सजना तेरे बिना, सदा कलियो चियुनियो लगना, कलियो कलिया कलिया कलियो चियुनियो लगना, सजना तेरे बिना, तेरे बिना, सजना तेरे बिना, सजना तेरे बिना, सजना तेरे बिना। राती में चलावा पीवा, हंजुआ देखते रहता, राती में चलावा पीवा, हंजुआ देखते रहता, हायो रब्बा सजना नो, रब्बा सजना नो, छेती क्यों नहीं मिलदा, एक पल चैन न आवे, सानू एक पल चैन न आवे, सानू एक पल चैन न आवे, सजना तेरे बिना, सजना तेरे बिना, माहिया तेरे बिना, सुनिया तेरे बिना, रांझना तेरे बिना, मैं पीरा तेरे बिना।
Beautiful, Girish. Absolutely wonderful. Wonderful.
Divine voice as always, and so much of divinity in the entire rendition. Thank you, Girish. Thank you. Thank you so much.
It was wonderful, Girish ji.
Thank you, Kalpana ji. Thank you so much.
Absolutely wonderful. What a different take on this particular song.
Yeah,
completely different take.
Thank you. Thank you for acknowledging and appreciating that.
No, I would have never imagined a different take on this song. One has always heard this song in a completely different light. And today you brought a different light to it. Completely different. It's beautiful.
That means a lot.
I prefer this version than the other version, definitely. Not because you sung it, but I prefer this version, surely.
Sorry, I didn't get you.
I said I prefer this version than the other version that has.
Oh, that means a lot. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Superb. Superb. It just suits you. I don't know. I mean, this is what I feel. It just transported me into a different world.
Actually, this is the original version what you have just delivered.
Really?
It's basically it's a Sufi thing that been adapted into the filmy thing later on.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Originally, it is a Sufi kalam, and you have rendered it pretty well. बहुत खूबसूरत. बहुत खूबसूरत. वो हर चीज को फिर फिल्मों में बना के वो डाल देते हैं.
नहीं, I knew this sentence was coming. नहीं. Chap Tilak has been taken into a film by Mr. Raj Khosla, and he did a very good job of it.
Yeah,
not all.
Yeah,
there are
not all,
exceptions.
not all.
Ah,
Yeah,
there
but
are exceptions.
I'm not
but a
degrading them.
Sufi,
But the
yes.
version changes.
No, जो
originally
Sufi में गाया
sometimes.
जाता है is obviously always
Yes, a
100
different
times
version.
beautiful, and there is you
Yes.
can't touch it.
Exactly.
वो जो
That's what I
original है
meant.
उस चीज को touch नहीं कर
Touch
सकते.
नहीं कर
जैसे
सकते.
अभी इन्होंने
Exactly.
जो गाया
वो
इसका
original
मुकाबला
था.
नहीं है.
नहीं है.
So how
Exactly.
can the film version be any better? So no.
Yes.
But
Yes.
but Raj Khosla Sahab did a wonderful job of Chap Tilak.
And he was an amazing director.
Yes.
Amazing.
So we have
not
to be
everyone
careful
can.
with yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I was not degrading. I was saying कि
No.
ज़्यादातर कोई भी
Degrading की
चीज़-
बात नहीं है. We have to understand that this
जी.
social media has become such a big thing that एक छोटी सी बात भी बोल देते हैं ना,
हाँ,
तो
उसको
लोग
twist
उसको पकड़
कर
के
देते
फिर
हैं।
रबर की तरह इतना खींचते
जी.
हैं कि it gets
जी.
a very sensitive issue.
True.
मुझे बहुत खुशी है कि आपने उस चीज को वहीं पर रेक्टिफाई किया एंड जो मैं कहना चाह रही थी उसको सही तात्पर्य में सामने प्रस्तुत किया.
Yes, because I know
I'm
you
pushing for
didn't
that.
mean it in a bad way.
Yes, yes.
You are not a bad person. See, nobody is a bad person. Nobody means
Yes.
anything in a bad way.
Yes.
I might not turn around and sound very
Yes.
polite all the time,
Yes.
but my heart means good. Like
Yes.
abhi aapne jo bola, it is the real thing.
हाँ,
जो सूफी
जो
गायक
अक्सर होता है,
अच्छे
अक्सर वाली
exactly.
situation.
It
जी.
cannot be tampered with.
Yes.
When that turns around and becomes a क्या बोलते हैं मसाला, it
हाँ.
takes away from the beauty. But उसी
हाँ.
चीज को retain करके अगर किसी ने present किया है तो हमको उस चीज को भी appreciate करना
बिल्कुल,
चाहिए.
बिल्कुल.
Because क्या हो गया है ना, everything is become one big maze of opinions and counter opinions
Yes.
and right and wrong.
True,
There
true.
is nothing right and there
Right
is
or
nothing
nothing
wrong.
wrong. Beautifully said.
It's
सही
here.
बात है.
It's here.
Exactly. It's the perception.
Yes. Yes.
Beautiful.
Thank you, ladies, for throwing light on original and its better version, or better version and the original. Right? So thank you.
Pleasure.
Please excuse me if I have said something incorrect.
No, not at all.
कुछ भी नहीं, बहुत सही.
Yes. So we move on to the next semi-finalist.
They have thrown light, but there is no light in my house, so I need to.
No problem. We all are sitting in darkness. No problem. शिशिर जी, कभी जिंदगी में बहुत कुछ नजर आता है अंधेरे में.
Kalpana ji, there was no undertone to that.
But मेरी बात तो सुन लीजिए. कभी जिंदगी में बहुत कुछ नजर आता है अंधेरे में, रोशनी में रखा किया है. चलो लाइट ऑफ कर दो. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. कभी लाइट हार्टेड भी होना चाहिए. हर चीज जिंदगी में हेवी बहुत.
I completely agree with you.
I love the way Shishir clarified himself कि भैया कुछ नहीं था उसमें.
नहीं, because उनको पता है ना, after this session is over, I'll get on to him and I'll tell Dinesh what the hell did Shishir mean. हाँ, नहीं.
I'm coming to Dubai, Kalpana ji, so don't worry. We will have a long conversation on this.
Yes, I just pray to God that everything should go well, because वो कहते हैं ना, all of a sudden everything is opened up here. कोई मास्क नहीं, अभी तक तो सब लोग मास्क पहन रहे थे. आज अचानक मैंने देखा कि लोगों ने मास्क छोड़ दिया है. एंड मेरे घर में हाउस बॉय आता है, सबसे पहला सवाल उसने मुझसे ये किया, मैडम, आई सेड नहीं पहनो. मेरे घर पे अभी भी कर्फ्यू है.
नहीं यहाँ भी बहुत मतलब everybody just let down their guards so easily.
नहीं.
And that is going to be the problem.
I don't think it's right. I think it's too soon.
Really agree.
And इतना भी इंसान को ऐसे लापरवाह नहीं होना चाहिए. It's wrong. Very wrong. Anyway, हाँ जी संगीता जी बोले.
Yes, so
बहुत लाइट हो गई अभी थोड़ा डार्कनेस में चलते हैं. चलिए
जी, तो चलो एक बार फिर से नॉक्टर्नल बन जाएं हम दोनों. जी, तो अंधेरे में कुछ साफ नजर आएगा. So I move on to the next semi-finalist, and that is Chitra Gupta. She's from Singapore, and her entry is आंसू नैनो से झरझर टपकते हैं. So Chitra Gupta from Singapore, her entry is आंसू नैनो से झरझर टपकते हैं. Congratulations, Chitra ji. The next one is Sunita Prasad, and her entry is बहते हैं मेरे अल्फाज. बहते हैं मेरे अल्फाज. So Sunita Prasad and Chitra Gupta, congratulations. you are one of the semi-finalists, and please ensure your rendition is fantastic on the D-Day, that is on 4th of March for the finale. So, Shishir ji, you are on web series, बहुत जोर शोर में. So, आपका नया web series कौन सा आ रहा है? You are on mute.
नहीं, वेब सीरीज तो वो मैंने किया जो था ऑन Amazon Prime. It was called अक्कड़ बक्कड़ रफू चक्कर. उसके बाद I don't think people want me to do web series. They don't consider me to be an actor worth their salt. Not worth my salt, worth their salt. I don't know. Yeah, I know it all depends on the number game, Sangeeta. As far as the the channels and the production houses and OTT platforms are concerned, they probably look at the numbers before they give a go-ahead signal for second, third, fourth, whatever seasons. So we thought that after the first season, we've left it at a hook point, but it doesn't seem like they are interested in that hook point. They didn't take the bait. So I guess.
What do you prefer?
Yeah, I know it's a good feeling to do a web series because now the OTT platforms are in such a condition and such a situation that the moment you're on an OTT platform, suddenly people look up to you in a different light altogether. And doing a film, of course, is a different ball game altogether. Now, since the theaters are going to open very soon, and I can see it coming, it's now just 50%, but I can see that 100% coming, and people are just going to keep flocking, and they're going to flock theaters. And that's going to be a problem as far as the COVID is concerned. Everybody says that COVID is not there anymore, but it's lurking there.
It's not lurking, it is very there.
Here, unfortunately, people don't think it is there. And that's
it is very much there. I think people are being, even whether it is here or there, people are too soon, they've decided it's not there.
Irresponsibility.
Irresponsible. Yeah.
Term it as that. Even when you shoot for a film, I'm going out to shoot for a film. They have a crew of 200 people. So one has to be so careful and wear the mask completely till such time you actually deliver your lines. Till then, I am not going to take any chances because
I don't think anybody should. And you're going out of India?
No, I'm going out of Mumbai. I'm going to Rajkot.
Okay. Double mask yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not taking no chances. So
Sangeeta.
Sangeeta.
Correct. So we move on to the next. I'm wondering where is Dinesh Raheja? I think there is some network issue.
Yeah, there's some network.
It's on and off. So I'll move on to the next announcement. And that is Sahil Punjabi from Mumbai. Sahil, congratulations for sending across your non-fiction story. You are the only one to be selected as a semi-finalist for non-fiction story. Congratulations. And the next one is Dr. Kiran Gupta, Kuch Alfaz Dil Se, Dr. Kiran Gupta. Then we have Shushma Shandilya from Bhopal.
She was there last year. She was there last time also, Sangeeta.
Yes, she was last time. Yes. Correct. Shushma Shandilya, congratulations once again. And we await your poem and wish you all the best. The last one, I'm wondering whether we should wait for Dinesh ji to join us before I announce the last semi-finalist. Yes, a quick recap. Dr. Ankur Gupta, Ranjana Sharma, Shri Krishna Bhave, Renita Kapoor, Nitish Kumar, Saksham Saruday, Nivedita Roy, Santosh Kumar Singh, Veena Abraham, Chitra Gupta, Sunita Prasad, Sahil Punjabi, Dr. Kiran Gupta, Shushma Shandilya, and come on, I count 1 to 5 if Dinesh ji joins in.
No, I think you can mention it, Sangeeta. Because obviously because obviously he's gone someplace. Now, if he's not here, which means he's doing something else.
There's somebody joining in on Galaxy tab, and I sincerely hope it is our very own DJ. Yes, he is there.
Yes, yes.
Dinesh, stop playing hide and seek.
ऐसे मत रुका कीजिए.
नहीं, आपकी पोएम अच्छी थी, इसमें क्या कौन सी बड़ी बात होगी?
हाँ जी, दिनेश जी ऐसे मत रूठा कीजिए, मत रूठा करो मुझसे, अनपढ़ सा हूँ, मत रूठा कीजिए मुझसे, अनपढ़ सा हूँ, तेरे सिवा कुछ नहीं आता है हमको.
अरे वाह, आप तो शायर हो गई.
अरे ये मेरी नहीं है, मैंने कहीं से पढ़ी थी, right? So Dinesh ji, the last finalist, I was waiting for you so that I may announce in your presence. So may I do that?
Please.
Yes, 100%.
Yes. So
yes.
The last semi-finalist is Lokesh Tripathi. So Lokesh Tripathi, and his rendition is Zarur Kahin Dhoop Mein Dhala Hoga. Zarur Kahin Dhoop Mein Dhala Hoga. So congratulations, Lokesh. Look forward to meeting you on the day. Yes, Dinesh ji, over to you.
Yes, ये सब हिंदी में है या any other language as well, or is just Hindi?
English में है वो. English में उसकी है, क्या नाम है उनका? Shri Krishna.
Shri Krishna Bhave. Shri
Krishna Bhave. Bhave. I've read this poem. Yeah.
कितने finalists हैं संगीता? 15.
15.
Finalists, हाँ जी.
तो जाने के पहले मैं एक पोएम सुनाना चाहूंगा जो मैं याद करके बोलने वाला हूँ. अगर रुक गया तो जाने देना फिर उसको.
जी.
Actually, I need to give some background of this poem. मैं कॉलेज जा रहा था बस से और कैनेडी ब्रिज किया मैंने. बारिश होने लगी तो कैनेडी ब्रिज का एक आदमी सोया हुआ था रास्ते पे. बहुत मेला कुचला, मतलब बिल्कुल गया गुजरा, इन द सेंस लाइक जिसने जिंदगी के ऊपर छोड़ दिया था, अपने हवाले कर दिया था. तो जब बारिश पड़ने लगी तो उसने कुछ ऐसा किया जिससे पता चलता है कि आदमी कितना भी अपने आप को भूल गया हो या सोचता है कि दुनिया मेरे लिए नहीं है, subconsciously he still has a protective instinct for himself.
True.
So I'm reading it out. It's called The Clay Man. I saw a man made of clay today. I saw a man made of clay today. Content he lay amidst the dust. Flies flitted peacefully on his exposed bust. Flies flitted peacefully on his exposed bust, lost in slumber while the clouds thunder. Lost in slumber while the clouds thunder, the man made of clay. Suddenly the clouds cried out in pain. Suddenly the clouds cried out in pain, and it began to rain. Unconsciously he reached out for his hand and covered his exposed face. Unconsciously he reached out for his hand and covered his exposed face, lost in slumber while the clouds thunder, the man made of clay.
Oh.
Thank you. So we have that insight thing to, unconsciously he reaches out and, usko, he's not really given up on his life. He doesn't realize.
Okay, may I know what time it is on the 4th, please?
Yeah. Now it's time to say thank you to Shishir, Kalpana Iyer. Thank you to Rajmatani. I'm remembering from memory. Thank you, Sangeeta. Thank you,
poem, Dinesh.
I should write a poem on forgetting. I'll write a poem on forgetting. And Shishir, I'll make you read it.
Yeah, surely. Dinesh, I can't refuse. I can't refuse you.
Yeah, I know that. And I'm very delighted.
I'm saying a very, hopefully a correct by sequence. I don't remember too many, but Girish ji, Shirish ji, Sangeeta, Dinesh, Palak. I said Shishir.
No, you said Shishir.
Hey, I said Girish also. I said Shishir also.
It's okay, fine, no problem.
अरे ऐसे थोड़ी होता है. एक बार नाम लो और फिर ना. अच्छा. everybody
you
who
got carried away by the poetry. You were carried away by the poetry and you started rhyming. Girish, Shirish. So it's good.
Chalo, bye bye everybody.
Hello.
And
So thank you once again.
thank you.
Thank you
Thank
to all
you.
the collaborators, Om Books, Touch of Joy, Raj Mehtani, My Happy Box, Hangya and Swayambhu. And thank you, Kalpana ji, आपके नए नाम के साथ, शिशिर जी, आपके नए काम के साथ, गिरीश जी, आपका नया सॉन्ग हम जरूर सुनेंगे, सूफी सॉन्ग. And thank you, Palak. I don't know where you are. Hi, Palak. And thank
Sangeeta,
you,
if you call me,
Bharat. Thank
Sangeeta,
you
if you
for
call me
joining
Dinesh ji,
us.
no?
Ji?
Sangeeta, if you call me Dinesh ji, I'll not collaborate with you next time.
Yes, yes. I was wondering how come Dinesh didn't say anything. Dinesh
Yes.
ji, bye bye.
Bye,
Yes.
bye. Thank you for coming.
So, Gigi, and we will meet on the finale. Yes. Thank you for joining us. Stay
What?
connected and have a good night.
Arey, Sangeeta, what time is it on 4th? Yeah.
5:30.
Okay, fine. All right.
Acha, Sangeeta, before I go, you can address anybody even by name. You can address anybody by name. You can add the G, you can add the Ab, Janab. But it doesn't matter how you address. If it doesn't come the heart, na? If it doesn't come from here, it doesn't matter.
Correct.
You understand what I'm
Right.
saying? अगर सिर्फ नाम के लिए जी बोला जा रहा है और यहाँ पे कोई जी है नहीं, तो फायदा?
नहीं, मेरा यहीं से आता है, फिर यहाँ से आता है, यहीं से.
Simple story है, इज्जत यहाँ से दो.
Always.
Bye Shishir. Bye Dinesh.
Good night. Have a good
Bye
night.
Kalpana
Thank
ji.
you.
Bye everybody.
Thank you so
No
much.
G.
Okay, bye, Kalpana. See you. Bye, Sangeeta.